Hi everybody, Captain St-Pierre at Physikinaction. So today on Brome County News Health and Fitness Edition, written on April 5th, 2016, all about balance. Now, if you're brand new to my station, welcome. I suggest that you go take a tour of the channel. It's all about fitness and health. There's something like 280 videos, pretty close to that, all about fitness and health, workout videos, nutrition tips, recipes, diets. We have some rehab, we have stretches, we have yoga, we have meditation, we have, I have some hikes to Rio, which is super fun. And then articles that I've written, we're at, I think, 24 now, and there are 6, including this one, left to go. Next project, perhaps what I've written for Latino Bikini Life magazine, which was a digital magazine. I'll have to retrieve the actual content from a hard drive because it's digital and not an actual paper. But that should be interesting, and my next project. So for your newbies, I suggest that you push that little subscribe button right here so that you can stay in the loop, and whenever I post something new, you will get a little notification saying that Physikinaction has posted a video. Please, 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 if you have any questions, comments, or suggestions, leave them in the comment box below the video. I usually tend to answer pretty quickly, usually within 24 to 48 hours, sometimes right away. But if you're on the other side of the planet, I may not be answering that fast for you. By the time I answer you, you'll probably be in bed. So please share, have fun, listen to it, take it with a grain of salt. You don't ever have to take everything I say as being 100%. Don't ever do that with anybody. I'm just saying it. Listen to the information. If it resonates with you, it's a good thing, okay? So for all those that have been watching for a long time, you guys got to give me more likes and thumbs up because I know you're watching. I can see you in your bedroom, you know. No, not really, but that would be a little creepy. Okay, so here goes. Last month, we spoke of giving our body, mind, and soul a spring cleaning. Okay, so for you newbies, at the end of the video, there'll be right here a little square that links you into all of the videos that I have with Brome County News. Okay, and then right here is the last video I talked about. So in this case, it would be spring cleaning for the mind, body, and soul. Okay, so you can kind of understand where I'm going with the articles as I'm going. Okay, I had a few requests for the journaling charts, which puts a smile on my face. Thank you for supporting me. You know who you are, and I hope this information was useful and you were able to integrate it in your daily routine. This month, I wish to talk about balance. The idea sprung from a workshop I did for the Township Association to seniors and caregivers, and soon another in May at the Super Hospital. So for those that don't come from here, from Quebec, Quebec is a mostly francophone province in Canada that borders the US. So we have Vermont, New York, and Maine that border our province. It's a big province. And so anybody that's on those borders tend to be mostly Anglophone, and in Montreal is Anglophone, a lot of Anglophone because it's, you know, commercial. Okay, this is your trading center. Okay. However, the rest of Quebec is mostly French, primarily Francophone, and all of the services that the government offers tend to be in French first. Now, in some places, they do have English services like we do in all these little communities, but some people don't have access to that, and sometimes they need the information. So what we do is we kind of give Skype type conferences where we go to the super hospital. They usually have a good setup there, and they basically Zoom or you know, FaceTime or whatever you want to call it, a conference call, and they have these 13 or 16, I'm not sure, districts, okay? And they zoom everybody in. So they're in a room sort of like this, where there's like anywhere between, usually it's like half a dozen. I don't think they'll open one for like 2 people, but half a dozen to maybe 20 people per section. And then they all zoom in and we see them and they see us. And then they get the information that they probably would not have. They probably would have to drive 2 or 3 hours just to be able to receive that information. So we do that for them, okay? So now you're up to par. Okay. When thinking of the meaning of balance, what comes to mind? Ding, 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 ding. You're supposed to be answering. Okay. My first thought is fall prevention. But guess what? There are many other levels of balance to take in consideration. Obviously, we have a physical plan, so everything that's physical, but we also have a mental and emotional state that affects our balance. At the physical state, our balance can be affected by multiple internal and external aspects, most of which can be positively affected by making simple changes or adjustments. Here are a few aspects that could affect your balance and physical level. Okay, so usually when I give you a list of things, I usually will talk about that list of things. Sometimes I will have you do homework on those specific things, just so you know for future articles or for the past ones, if I didn't mention it in the video. Muscle strength, joint stability, flexibility, medical condition, and energy. Muscle strength is such an important component in balance. Not only balance in the sense of not falling over, but in having a well-balanced muscle structure. Not having the strength to hold your joints nice and tight is one thing, but having certain muscle groups much stronger than others may create an imbalance, which can promote bad posture. Bad posture is often the source of many aches and pains. So if you have aches and pains, you should be wondering why. What did you do? What are you doing? And how are you going to mediate that? Okay, just throwing that in, it's not in the article. Joint stability comes mainly by having balanced muscle groups. It also comes by working our proprioception. Sorry, I'm saying it in French because it just doesn't come out of my mouth in English for some reason. It's like proprioception. I'm not sure that's how you guys would say it, but anyways. Hey, I went to French school in my life. I'm sorry. What it means is the unconscious perception of movement in a spatial orientation arising from a stimulus within the body itself. Okay? You understand that? Okay. You jump on the trampoline while you're in the middle of the air, you got to really already know how to land to not fall flat on your face. Okay, that's proprioception. Okay? It's knowing where your body parts are. If I close my eyes and I do this, well, I sort of know that my hand is behind me to the right. Okay? Meaning being aware of what your body is doing and knowing how it should act or react to a given situation. Flexibility affects balance mostly when it comes to posture. When we lose flexibility in certain joints, we tend to modify our posture to compensate for lost mobility. Bad posture causes our center of gravity to shift, pulling certain muscles to their limits and tightening others, giving us the danger warning. Okay, danger warning, pain, okay. By sending aches and pain signals, what we just talked before. If you've got aches and pains, you better be noticing what the heck is causing them, okay? Medical conditions may also affect our balance, from diabetes, arthritis, and gout, which tends to affect our feet, to low blood pressure, malnutrition, Parkinson's, and inner ear ailments that can make you feel weak, unstable, and throw you off balance. Energy or fuel. In other words, what you consume. will also affect your balance, but but this is more in the sense of feeling good, feeling strong, not so much about falling over or tripping. Although not eating properly does create illnesses, which will indeed make you lose your balance, like in medical conditions we've spoken above. Once upon a time, about 10 years ago, I took a class called pied. Pied in French is a foot in English, okay? The program, I'm going to say it in French and then I'll relay it. Programme intégré d'équilibre dynamique. So basically it's a program that integrates your dynamic balance, okay? This program was created to help the aging population prevent injuries due to falls. Students were taught how to improve their balance by doing certain exercises. They were shown how to adapt their environment to make it safer or fall-proof. So loose carpets, cords going through, little steps, lighting the stairs, things like that, not leaving their clothes on the ground, that kind of thing, okay? And finally, they had to practice different ways to get up and out of different fall situations. I don't know if you've ever seen one of these videos where I've fallen and I can't get up, and they have the beeper. Okay, well, we show that, how to get up. Whether you're in the middle of your living room where you got something to grab, or you're in the middle of a road and there's nothing to hold on to. How do you get out of there? Okay. Cruel. If you have balance issues and tend to fall or trip often, you need to start taking care of it now. So call me. Now, people that were close could call me and get some, a booking. If not, you can email me at physikinaction@gmail.com to schedule a consultation. Together, we can take appropriate measures to rectifying this problem. At the beginning, we mentioned that there were also emotional and mental balance. Let's just graze the top of these subjects because it could go in deep, okay? I could go on for hours and lose half of you in a minute. Mental balance is being able to deal with life situations in inappropriate manners. Inappropriate manners. Oh, it could be inappropriate, I guess. It's making the right choices, being informed, and taking your surroundings and your environment into consideration before acting or reacting. We are born to live, to learn, to grow. Unfortunately, the human race is a lazy one. We tend to take the easy way out or shortcut in practically every situation. We want results or material goods right now. The goal of life, of living, is not just getting to the destination. It's appreciating what we experience on the way there. Be aware, be conscious, be present in the moment. There are major factors in losing physical balance. For example, thinking on the last time you tripped, bumped into, or fell down, okay? Think about it. What happened? What were you doing? What were you thinking about? Often it's just being distracted. Most of the time, sometimes I say stuff before I actually read it. Most of the time, we are not paying attention of our surroundings. We are distracted, or we're thinking of something else entirely. The key here is to be mindful. I have some awesome tricks to help you be conscious, present, and mindful. If you wish to learn more, please contact me. Page 8. As for the emotional state, we can include the spiritual aspect in this section. I'm not religious, sorry, as I believe that every religion has its good and its not so good characteristics. For me, being spiritual is the sum of all good things from each and every religion combined. That being said, the key here is to feel good about everything you do and accomplish. When we let our surroundings, environment, affect us, we can easily become super excited or extremely disappointed. We can become undefeatable or fearful, anxious, and worried. That sounds a lot like what's going on in the world right now. We can be happy or angry, mad or sad. We can be content or unsatisfied. All of the above can be modified by your perception of the situation. When we see the positive in all, the silver lining, we become calm and appreciative of the lesson to be learned. Unfortunately, when we brood upon the negative, not only do we become irritated, but we also throw our hormones out of whack. Did you know that most illnesses come from a negative outlook on life? If you are stressed out at work or at home, you may notice the few side effects like tense shoulders and neck, clenched jaw or fists, headaches, heartburn. Interesting. If you are angry, the same symptoms occur, but you'll also add the elevated heart rate and blood pressure. If you feel sad or lonely, depression often sets in and a whole slew of ailments appear. To get back in balance here, you need to be positive, thankful, grateful, and appreciative of all that you have. Make a habit of changing your actions and reactions when you notice or catch yourself feeling negative. Being or feeling negative. I found that meditation, relaxation, and smiling were the best cures for changing attitude. I can teach you how to do this if you are willing and wanting to change your life. Let's wrap it up. Having balance in your life requires you to make equal efforts at different levels. You must take care of your physical body by fueling it with good quality foods, mainly fresh, organic fruits and vegetables and meats. You hear that in almost all my articles. You'll need to work on building muscle strength, endurance, flexibility, and coordination. Be aware, conscious, and present in the moment. Be grateful and happy for all that you have. My mama always said, life is like a box of chocolates. You'll never know where you're gonna get. By Forrest Gump, 1995. Sorry, it's there. I wrote it. I'm not even kidding. As always, if you have any questions or comments, please email me at physikinaction@gmail.com. Or if you prefer to call me for a consultation or make an appointment, well, those that have my phone number, you can do it. But now there'll be like a Skype kind of thing. So these conferences that I give on Back in Balance tend to last 2 hours. And in 2 hours, I could probably go for another hour, just that people, have a block of time, put aside for a certain thing. And if you're gonna rent a space or whatnot, you have to know how much time it's gonna take. So it's always been like kind of condensed into those 2 hours. Like I try to condense all of these within 20 minutes. And that's what my intro and my outro and whatnot. I try not to go further than that because people are not listening. So that being said, I have the next one will be the magic pill. I have like just a few more left and that'll be the end of those. And a new beginning for me starting next week. So have fun and see you next time.